Welcome back, Potendo Gamer here, and tonight we're going to be opening up some packs on the Pokemon trading card game online. So a bunch of the virtual packs that you get from the code cards from the physical game. Please like and subscribe to the channel because I'm going to be giving away a bunch of these code cards to help you guys get these to build your online decks. Put the notification bell on because I'm going to be giving away over 1,000 code cards in a video once I reach 1,000 subscribers. So if you guys can help me get to that 1,000 subscribers, I'll repay you guys by giving a bunch of free code cards out, and I'm going to be opening up some real packs and doing some code cards from those as well in between, so it'll be a fun time. But we're going to go ahead and get right into it and open up some of these packs. Got some of the older packs here from doing one of the tournaments on here, and so it's like the expanded packs. And definitely I don't have that yet, I don't think, so it'd be interesting to get that. I don't know if that's gonna help me. Let's see. And Articuno EX. Alright. I'm definitely excited about Chilling Reign coming out with the 3 legendary birds with the alternate arts look really cool. So let's open another one of these. Yeah, I think I've got 37 of these packs, and I've got some of the chests to get some other things. Yeah, I was just playing against a deck that was playing Victini EX a couple times actually tonight. They were, I don't believe it was that one though. No, it wasn't that one. It was a different Victini. Maybe it was a Victini V. I misspelled what it was. And a Cherim, which is that the same? No, I guess it's a little bit different from the Battle Styles one. All right, let's down with that one. Go ahead and open up this rare hollow chest. See what we get here. We got some coins. Whoa! Not that I need any more of those. Pincherin. Interesting. I do play a Pincherin, but it's the one that has the 4 coin flips, and if you get 2 or more heads, and then it paralyzes your opponent, which I do enjoy that one a lot. It's a nice single prize card that can definitely stall and take some big guys out if I get lucky. Manaphy, Ocean Search. Alright. Yeah, I haven't really opened any Hidden Fate, or Shining Fates rather, so these are all going to be pretty new to me. I like that Morpeko. Oh nice, I get a Reshiram. Amazing Blaze. Professor's Research. Womp womp womp. Alright. And Sun and Moon, Burning Shadows. I haven't really opened many of these either. I think I maybe have opened 1 or 2 booster packs that came in randomly in one of the boxes I've gotten. Weevil. Huh, that's interesting. Doing 60 damage to each Pokemon that has an ability. Both yours and your opponent's. That is interesting though. Huh. Cosmic Eclipse, one of my favorite sets so far. Full arts on these are beautiful. Embor. Definitely a lot of interesting abilities for some of these cards. Ultra Necrozma. Ultra Burst. Palisand. Nope, probably not gonna be using that. Nice, we got one of the full arts. Torkoal's not one of the better ones, but it's not the worst one either. It's Still pretty cool looking artwork. And a tag team Mega Lopunny and Jigglypuff. Nice. I haven't even seen that card before, so that's pretty cool. Jumping Balloon. 60 more damage for each of your opponent's GX and EX in play. That could be good. Puffy Smashers. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep. This Pokemon has at least 4 extra energy attached to it. In addition to this attack cost, this attack does 200 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. That could be really good too. I might actually be able to use that card. Huh. Ultra Prism. The wool art. Frost Rotom. Huh. Interesting. Alright. Sun and Moon, or sorry, Sword and Shield base. Got 10 of these. I'll rip through these. I'm hoping to get some useful cards to be able to build some decks. The ones I really want to get is I would like to get a lot more battle styles. Let's see. Nope. Because I'd like to make a single strike and a rapid strike deck. Unfortunately, I had bought some build and battle battle styles, and I bought them through GameNerds.com, and they haven't arrived yet. They said they were going to come still, but late, and I've gotten one out of, I ended up ordering like 20 of the boxes because I wanted to open up some with my buddy and do a pack battle, then actually do a battle with the packs we opened, and then keep some sealed, but yeah, it's just not looking like that's going to happen. Let's see, Glaring Obstagoon, Untamed Shout. Huh. Yeah, not really digging that much either. Alright. Toxicroak. Huh. That's interesting. Putting 2 more damage counters on each poisoned opponent. And if you're working a dark deck, then that could definitely work. I need to make a dark deck one of these days. It seems like there's a lot of annoying cards that poison and confuse and all that kind of stuff. Definitely come across a lot of it in the extended battles on here. Rhyperior. Huh, that could be interesting. 60 more damage to each benched Pokemon that has damage counters on it. Another Toxicroak. Hey, we might be able to build a deck with that. Snorlax V. Heal from this Pokemon the amount of damage you did to your opponent's active Pokemon. Huh. That's interesting. Alright. Lumberry. Huh. I've been running into a lot of the Stunfisk Vs. They're super annoying because I've been running Altaria deck that, I mean, it's pretty versatile, but like put that Altaria up there and I'm going against these Vs thinking, oh, I'm good. And then I run into Stunfisk and I can't attack because if they attack first and then I attack, then it puts 12 damage counters on my Pokemon, which it only has 110 health, so then it ends up taking itself out. So, let's see, this attack does 30 more damage to each water energy attached to this Pokemon. That could be really good. I mean, if you have 3 water to start off with, and that's 110, yeah, it could be pretty decent. All right, moving along. Ooh, got lots of switches. Inteleon. I've played against some of the theme decks of the Inteleon, and they can be quite annoying too with the snipe shots on the bench. Right on. And another Inteleon. Don't really need that kind of stuff because if I want to play an Inteleon deck, I can just, buy the theme deck. One of the few that are out there. Musharna. Sleepy Pulse. Your opponent's active opponent is now asleep. And then your opponent flips 2 coins instead of 1. If either of them is tails, the Pokemon's still asleep. Huh. That could actually make it to where sleeping is effective because sleeping seems like it's pretty easy to get out of. If your opponent's active Pokemon is asleep, then this attack does 220 more damage. That could be good too. It's interesting. It's just there's a little bit of chance involved there. Huh. Whoops. I don't have any more of those. Alright, let's go to packs and go ahead and open these up. Battle styles. These are the ones I really want to get into. We got 7 of them. All new. Single Strike. Houndour. Entei. Heat Dash. Attach a fire energy card from your hand to this Pokemon. I think I battled somebody tonight that had an Entei in their deck. And a Lurantis. Leaf Drain. Heal 30 damage from this Pokemon. And Solar Cutter for 70. Alrighty. And the Derpy Slowpoke. Sharp. Oh, we got our first Single Strike Energy. Camping Gear. A Kingdra. It's pretty cool artwork. Deep Sea King. When your active Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, you may move any amount of water energy from that Pokemon to this Pokemon. 40 damage for each water energy attached. Okay, that's interesting. That could be really good if you're running a water deck. Alright, Electivire. Tumbling attack. Flip a coin if heads is attacked as 30 or more damage. Okay, so it could potentially 90, and then you can't do anything, so... Yeah. I don't know. Probably wouldn't use that one. Let's see what we got. I got another Single Strike, Pignite. He's been taking after Tyranitar, doing a little bit of intense eating, almost like Goku from Dragon Ball Z, or Dragon Ball. I like the original Dragon Ball better than Dragon Ball Z. There's not all the you're just charging stuff up. You actually have like jokes and whatnot. Stance change. Once during your turn, you may switch this Pokemon with an Aegislash in your hand. Yeah, not really a big fan of those. Ooh, nice. We got Houndoom's Single Strike. That's sick. It's one of the cards that is in the build-in battle that I don't have. I mean, I've got the one, but it's not enough to open up with my buddy. Once with the Single Strike Roar ability, once during your turn, you may search your deck for a Single Strike energy card and attach it to one of your Single Strike Pokemon. Then shuffle your deck. If you attached energy to a Pokemon in this way, put 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. And you got Darkness Fang. I can't remember what I should have read the Single Strike energy when it was on here. Maybe I'll see another one, but I think it increases the damage by quite a bit. Let's see if we can get one so we can talk about it. Lurantis again. And we got Single Strike Mustard. Crobat. Drastic Draw. When you play this Pokemon into your hand, you have To evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may draw 3 cards. And Marowak. This Pokemon takes 30 less damage from attacks. Attack does 90 damage for each head. Huh. Still not getting another single strike energy so I can talk about it. Drampa. Nope. Alright, let's get some good cards here. And my card is super cute. The Spoink. That one's interesting too. Got a Scroll of Scorn. Single strike Pokemon this card is attached to can use this attack. Use the attack on this card, you still need the necessary energy for this attack. This attack does 10 more damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. Huh. And I got a reverse holo of that too. All these colored pencil drawings are interesting. And Salazzle. Get a Mawile here. They're showing the Mawile, I believe it. I saw the alternate art of this, and I'm able to actually see the character itself, because a lot of the cards before this set I've seen, it just, all I'm seeing is the hair. I'm not even seeing the Pokemon really that much, so it's kind of nice to be able to see where it's coming from. Alright. That's all of my battle styles that I have. Didn't seem to be getting all that great of cards, other than the Houndoom was really good. And a Golurk. Gosh, 5 energy to be able to do that. Come on, let me get down here. Escavalier. Fury Cutter. And a Butterfree V. Dizzying Poison. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused and poisoned. That's decent. Alt is decent. Okay, so that was all for that. We got a couple Rebel Clashes. Rebel Clashes. Phalanx. Squobit. I really like the artwork on that Scyther. And a Diggersby. Mining Rush. Discard up to 6 cards from the top of your deck. If you do this, this attack does 30 damage for each card you discarded this way. Holy moly. Okay, so 180 damage you can do with 3 energy that are colorless. That's not that bad. But I mean, you do have to discard 6 cards. That is quite a cost. But if you're doing like a mad party or whatever, which I believe Bunnelby has that too, then yeah, this could be really good. Just discard a bunch of mad party attack Pokemon and build it up real quick. Could be interesting. I don't know if I'll ever run a mad party deck. They're just kind of annoying to me. But to each their own. If you guys want to comment what kind of decks you like running, if you like ones that are just like overpowering and big Pokemon that have big attacks, or if you like to be sneaky with poison and confuse and burns and all that kind of stuff, or if you have decks that just like grab a bunch of energy real quick and build them up, and or if you're doing like the Mad Party ones, if you're running a bunch of Vs, VMAXs, all that kind of stuff. Let's see, Poisonous Puddle. Once during your turn, if a stadium is in play, you may make your opponent's active Pokemon poisoned. I kind of have like a middle of the road one where I have like some chance cards that are single they're single prize cards, and I have some of the Tag Team GX cards to have some powerful ones, and I have some Vs as well to kind of have middle of the road. And then I have my Swablu to Altaria that is able to kind of guard against the Vs, the VMAXs, and the GX cards, but is not able to guard against the EX or just the normal cards. So it's interesting. I kind of have a very mixed deck where I can kind of adapt to most things, but yeah, sometimes if I run into a deck that is just built the right way or they get the right draws, I can't do anything, which I feel like that's almost any deck. I don't know if there's any deck that like, oh, no matter what happens, I'm gonna destroy anybody for the most part. I mean, you can guard against a lot of it, but if you just get bad pulls, bad draws, and it's just luck of the draw. It's part of the game. All right, so let's continue on with Vivid Voltage. Fampy. All the Pinscher and have little different attacks. Really like the artwork on the Pineco and the Tynamo. Yeah, it's definitely very cool artwork in Vivid Voltage too. Terrakion. Guard press, 30 less damage. Huh. Alright. Galarian Darmanitan V. Yeah, I think that's in one of the decks, one of the theme decks. I'm pretty sure. Well, maybe not. I must be thinking of the stage 2 or stage 1, whichever it is. But coming to the end, I think that's the last Vivid Voltage. I get a Flareon. Pretty cool artwork. This Pokemon has a memory capsule attached. The grass Pokemon in play, both yours and your opponents have no abilities. Huh. And a Shift Tree. Shifty Substitution. As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, each supporter card in your opponent's hand is the effect. Draw 3 cards. Huh. This happens instead of the card's usual effect. You may have your opponents switch their active Pokemon with one of their bench Pokemon. It's interesting. So now, holy moly, I've got a bunch of these, and then I've got one Roaring Skies. Nessa. Raboot, Reverse Hollow. Quick Ball. Hopefully I get some good trainers in here to help my decks out. Something good. Get a full art maybe? Nope, we get a Raichu Reverse Hollow. Huh. Painful Punch. And a Diggersby. Hammer in Lane Crush. Larvesta. Reverse Hollow. What could we have here? Oh, Whale Lord. Look at that big chunky guy. He looks like he's having fun. Bennett. Curse of Devolution. Play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn. You may de-evolve one of your opponent's bench evolved Pokemon by putting the highest stage evolution card on it into your opponent's hand. I don't know how much that is going to help when they can just put it back on the next turn. Unless you do that and then you are able to switch and attack that Pokemon, I guess. Yeah, I guess that would be the only really use I had it for. And it's just to be able to get their HP down or take off one of their abilities or something. Milotic. Bright Heal. Once during your turn, you may heal 20 damage from each of your Pokemon. Oh, that's pretty good. Could be good on a water deck. You got a Zamazenta Amazing Rare. Nice. Metal Armament. So attach a basic energy card from your discard pile to this Pokemon. And then you got Amazing Shield for 180 damage during your opponent's next turn. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from Pokemon VMAX. Be a good thing because VMAX, for the most part, is just going to take that out in one hit. A Shiftry Reverse Hollow. Lumatone, or Lunatone I should say. Give me a good one. We want a good card. There we go, Dragapult VMAX. Nice. I was playing against a deck that was using this today as well. This attack's damage isn't affected by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. And then put 5 damage counters on your opponent's bench Pokemon any way you like. That definitely got me a little bit with the bench Pokemon damage counters. It was annoying. Togedemaru. Cute little guy. Alright. Got 3 more. Vibrava. And a Samurott, Shell Armor, and Aqua Wash. That's the last one, I think, or you got one more after that? I think I have one more after this. Kyogre. That's just straight from one of the theme decks. Last one of these, make it a good one. The last card magic. And we got a Zacian Amazing Rare. We did really well with Amazing Rares today. So Metal Armament for 30 damage. Attach a basic energy card from your discard pile to this Pokemon. And an Amazing Sword is 150. And if your opponent has any Pokemon VMAX in play, this attack does 50 more damage. So I take that in play, like in the active spot or on the bench as well. I'm not sure. I'd assume maybe on the bench or on active spot. That could be really good. Huh. And we have one XY Roaring Skies to open. And then we will be done for the night. And we got Articuno. I believe we got the Articuno V earlier. And a Klefki. That's interesting. I have not seen that Pokemon before. Look for keys. Reveal cards from the top of your deck until you reveal an item card. Put it into your hand. Shuffle the other cards back into your deck. Huh. Alrighty. Well, I guess, yeah, make sure you guys comment on what kind of decks you guys like to play. I can show you guys real quick what I've got on my deck. I've got a lot of theme decks for sure. And I've only built one of the expanded decks, and I've got my Swablues and Alterias to be able to combat against the V and GX cards and the VMAXs, as it prevents all damage done to the Pokemon by attacks by those Pokemon. So the only thing that can harm it is non-V, non-GX, and non-VMAX. So the EX and regular cards are still able to do damage. But I try to pair that with either a bent spoon or one of the robes that protects you from getting like paralyzed or put to sleep and all that kind of stuff. But I got Lugia so that I can do the Lost Purge to be able to just take out if there's like an overpowering Pokemon on their team. It's nice to be able to just take that and I'll put it in the Lost Zone, and you don't get any prize cards for that, but it just takes them out of the equation, so you don't have to worry about them just destroying you. Eevee and Snorlax tag team has been really great for being able to do the heavy hitting with the 210. Then you can also draw 10 cards if you have extra energy attached to that. Then the Dump Truck Press is really good against evolution Pokemon because it does 140 or 240 rather instead of 120. So that's worked out pretty well. And then I've kind of made this like a electric and normal deck. So that's why I have the Raichu and Alola and Raichu in there. to be able to come off the bench and do 160, and then if I've got extra energy here, I can do 250 if I have 2 extra energy on top of this for the GX there. So I've kind of got options for the different GX moves I have. This is my main man here, the pincher with the shocking needles, flipping 4 coins, and then if you each head of those 4 coins does 30 damage. If you get at least 2 of them, then your opponent's active Pokemon's now paralyzed. It's good to kind of stall, be able to get lucky. I mean, sometimes I get really unlucky and I don't get any heads, but then I like Ampharos V to be able to make the opponent's active Pokemon confused, and then if they pull people out and they have damage on the bench, then you can do 120 to the active Pokemon and 30 to each of the damaged Pokemon, so it's kind of nice too. And got the town map to be able to see the prize cards, escape rope in case I get in a bind, evolution incense so I can pull my Alterias after I have the Swablu out there. Switches are always good. I don't like stadiums, so Chaotic Swell is it's discarding the stadium that if there is one there, and then it also discards the next stadium that gets put down there, which most people don't have more than a couple stadiums in their hands, I wouldn't think. So that kind of covers stadiums, unless someone's like really relying on the stadiums and they got like 4 of them or something, which that would stink. But anyways, I've just got ones to pull energy cards or basic Pokemon in if I need it, or just more energy cards, draw 3 in general, switch and draw 3. These are really key on being able to switch the active and bench Pokemon and be able to choose which one for your opponent, so you can pull someone off the bench that you've been chipping away at and they got out of harm's way, bring them back, or if you just want to get rid of their actives so they're not pummeling you and whatnot. And I've got some Pokemon Center Lady. I've got like multiple versions of that, and I've got Volkner, which is really good for electric decks because you're able to search for an item card, which a lot of times I search for the robe or the bent spoon for putting on the Altaria, so that it can be impervious to any damage or effects, unless there's a regular or a EX Pokemon that it's attaching or attacking it. So that's very useful there. And then I like having the Tate and Liza, so I can either switch or shuffle my hand into the deck and draw 5. It's kind of nice to have options there. A lot of my cards have that. And then drawing a supporter and a basic energy card. A lot of times I end up getting where I don't have energy, so I like having stuff I can draw energy if I really need it. So here's the bent spoon I was talking about that I put on there that prevents effects aside from damage for the cards, for the Pokemon that's active. But or actually even bench too, but it doesn't help if you're already in that state. So this one here can't be affected, and it also removes the special conditions that are existing, so it's a little bit better. I really kind of need to get one more of those instead of having the bent spoon, because it's obviously more useful than the bent spoon. But the Fighting Fury Belt is nice for basic Pokemon, be able to add 40 HP and then do 10 more damage. And then I've got the Muscle Band, because it's amazing how many times having that extra 10 damage can take out a Pokemon versus doing the Fighting Fury Belt. Plus this can be on Evolution Pokemon, which ends up going on the Altaria when I really need it a lot of times. Get my double energies and then my lightning energy. So nothing too crazy here, but it's just kind of a well-rounded deck in my opinion, that's fun to play. It's not just like centered on one thing. I've got some heavy attackers, not super heavy, but like heavy attackers. I've got protection against the V and the V maxes and the GXs and stuff, and got some chance in there, and there's a little bit a chance with the Ampharos V2 with the confusion. So I don't know, it's been a fun deck for me to play with, and obviously there's some things I can do to improve it, and hopefully I can start pulling some cards to do that. I don't know if I really did that today, but I do need to look into building some other decks. So hopefully you guys enjoyed my my stroll into my dive, a little bit of a deep dive into my deck that I've been enjoying and playing and winning quite a few battles with, and getting a lot of upset wins too, which is really pretty pretty satisfying. But anyways, be sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell, and help me get to those 1,000 subscribers so I can do the 1,000 plus code card giveaway for all the viewers. And make sure you get the notifications on so you can be one of the first ones to know about it and be able to snag some of those. But until next time, guys, peace.